Hello, welcome back. So we have those two missions, but then what I may do is I may go on a quick galaxy-wide search for any other planets that I have not surveyed from above. I'm sure if more get opened up later on. You'll be seeing a lot of the travel ones a lot at the moment. Unfortunately, you can't tell which ones you've scanned. I believe in 2 they've improved this. Plover. I'm not doing all the ones I can land on. Fuck those for now. It's a bit hard to remember which ones I haven't done yet. Causes all these as well, great. So I think will be lurking in the asteroid fields as well. Finish the quest though, isn't it? I'm not sure what you get. I think you just get an EXP boost. I don't think you get anything like item or anything. There's no other way to spot them. Could have sworn some of these I never went to. Mind you, it has been a few weeks since. I'm never sure if the asteroid fields have more than one asteroid you can scan. Because again, it's been so long since I've played this game. I don't want to dwell too long on all this because we've obviously spent most of the last part doing all this stuff. sure I've scanned all these. It's just annoying that you have to wait until the box opens before you're allowed to back out. Oh, we're doing the fun part of this already, aren't we? Ho, 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 ho. I think I do recall this being one of the bigger problems of the game. Just all this exploration crap. Which is why I think later on it's like they changed it out where you didn't have to land on the planets anymore, except for the ones that were like story missions. Obviously, I think in 2 you just fire probes at them, and that's how you pick all the stuff up. Oop. And obviously, there's a funny thing for a certain planet that which we will no doubt be finding. To this one. I'll do like the next 2, and we'll go to the one there, then we'll go from there. Oh, there was one there. Ignore me then. I'll really make a list of which ones I've been to. I do hope new ones don't appear. I'm not in the mood to travel to new galaxies and backtrack and check them all again. Because I sense these ones are going to be long, but I don't sense them to be this annoyingly long. Find all your sexy artifacts and what have you. Quite well now. Finally found one that I haven't surveyed. The survey says ain't doing that. Not really going to be landing on any planets unless I have to. I'm not sure if we went to the other one. Pretty sure there's a few more that do appear. Ow. Dreading that to happen now. let's go to Novaria. That's where Novaria is, but we're going to have a look at the other one first. Get that out of the way and put it in the same area twice. Obviously, once we've done these, there's going to be more. It's not just the case if you do these 3, then you're done. Ooh, medallion. Delightful. I think some of these things are part of your companion quests as well. I think. I could be wrong. I'm only thinking that because it mentioned Tully in there. I'm not sure what to do. I know who I want to romance, but I don't think. Oh, in this one, I don't think they are romanceable. I think it's 2 where they become romanceable. So I think you can only have, like, there's only 2 female characters to romance in this. I think it's 2 male, 2 female. To land. Down we go. Dive, dive, dive.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted. Normandy.
Why do I not trust
We
that?
will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
I do like Seth Green in this. This has been voice cast very well. I do. That's definitely a plus. One thing you'll give BioWare, they do cast their games well. Let's have a chat with Joker.
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I pulled your boots out of the fire.
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours. Fun, fun.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
I'm sorry, Joker. I didn't even know you were sick.
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Frolic syndrome. Brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow. Too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic. But I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you know, you
I can't recall where I first learned about it. I don't know whether
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It might have been. I think at the time I watched something
Lieutenant
that
Jeff
had
Moreau.
something about
Plus,
it, and
I
I
love
saw
to make
this.
little children laugh.
I was just thinking how much you remind me of Santa Claus.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy. Even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
I need to know more about this Frolic syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. They classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
You're not gonna break a bone trying to fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my
sure
feet, Commander, so I'm fine
now.
as long as I'm in this chair. I gotta be real careful when I get up to take a piss, though. I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship. Better, actually. So don't worry about it.
Inherited connective tissue disorder. Osteogenesis imperfecta. I like that. A blue tinge to the white of the eyes. Short stature, loose joints, hearing loss, breathing problems, problems with the teeth. Jesus. Or potentially life-threatening combinations include cervical artery dissection and aortic dissection. Oof, suppose it would, suppose it would.
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
It's one of those things, isn't it, where you're like, ooh, jeez. Take Liara, and we'll take Tali.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
All we can do is make the quality of life decent. They can potentially strengthen your bones by putting metal rods in it, but if it's all across your body, you're fucked. So it all depends on where it is. God, imagine if you had it in your lungs, like, gee, or you know, your rib cage, like. Phew.
That's far enough.
We're not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
You first.
We're the law here. Show some respect.
Some
I'm
respect.
Captain Maiko Matsuo, Ilanis Risk Control Services.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Like Hawk in Dragon Age 2.
We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Novaria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
It would not be wise to search for the Geth unarmed.
Stand down. Their house, their rules.
I'll be behind you. That armor's in good condition?
Captain Matsuo, stand down! We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
I love some of the stuff your companions say as well. I like the sarcasm and shit, I love it. See, we could have easily shot them. Why do I have the feeling that we come back here at some point in the next game? Well, it looks eerily familiar anyway.
Weapons detectors, don't mind the phones. I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job.
Yeah,
One
yeah.
of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
I can't have my investigation hampered.
Tread lightly. The board can bury you in litigation. You'd need an Asari lawyer to see the case through.
Has
Well,
anyone
I've got Asari
unusual
next to
passed
me,
through
who's
here
not a lawyer,
recently?
but she,
Unusual? An Asari matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Benezia. She is here?
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Analeas for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find
Where the fuck is he then?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
She is here. I can't believe it. I
That's
imagine you want to talk to me,
along.
Shepard. About my mother.
No, I don't. I trust you, Liara. You may not be military, but you're part of my
Literally,
crew.
I think every other
Thank you,
face
Shepard.
bar the standard Shepard
That
face is
means a
fucking
great deal
ugly.
to me.
Don't know why I picked this one, but oh well.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns,
if they say
our
shit, you
friendly
shit.
administrative staff is
Even if they're
always
not even
available.
blocked.
Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
Right, left at the elevator. And I'm just gonna... Ooh, merchant.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
News travels fast here.
Oh, this one is a nosy shit.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
I'm supposed to uphold the law, not break it.
This one understands. The offer shall remain open. It truly needs the help.
Could I buy something now?
Of course. This one apologizes for inconveniencing you.
Non-human armors upgrades. So look at some of the armors. Turian. It's all Turian. Okay, what's the best one? That one, it would seem. Look at all the fucking credits I've got. Like, I mean, in the grand scheme of the cost of some of these, that's not a lot, but... Pardon moi.
Has the other reconsidered this one's plea for aid?
Maybe later. Right now, I need supplies.
How about you fuck off?
Of course. This one apologizes for inconveniencing you.
Well, stop asking me then. I'm sure I want any heavy armor. I don't notice the... No, you know what, without knowing what I have and all this other shit, I'm not bothering. I don't notice the difference with this whole, like, movement and impediment and all that sort of thing with armor. I do believe it's over here. No, I'm doing a bit of exploring. I like to explore. Ah, here we are.
How can I help you?
I'm going over here. Oh, for fuck's sake. Let me in, you bitch.
How can I help you?
I'd like to speak to Analeas.
One moment, please. Mr. Analeas.
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in. You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain colonial rubes.
I see you looked up my service record.
Only a fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board.
Ah, you're
Business
a
has
prick.
come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
Are you telling me you have no safety protocols?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions against loss of life and material? project leads have the final say here, not meddlesome politicians.
Opold wants me to smuggle a package through security.
I need more than your word to act on that. Bring me whatever he's smuggling, and I'll act accordingly.
I'll look into it and get back to you.
I appreciate your report.
Do you do business with Saren?
Agent Saren? One of your Spectre compatriots? He's a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Novaria's backers.
Is Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Venezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Tell me more.
Large, heavy, and sealed.
Seriously, a lot of
that it is not our concern.
A lot of the fucking things start with.
What do you mean?
What can you tell me about this? Or
the phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos? Odd that you shouldn't mind their presence.
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor. She is here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Let him be stubborn, Shepard. I'm sure someone else here is willing to help us.
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
Well, while you sit behind your desk being a lazy fuck,
Mr.
you know.
Andreas isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan.
What was that?
You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
So it would seem. I need an alternative.
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Analaeus.
Talk to you later.
Very well.
Really wish you wouldn't tire out when he runs. Because sometimes you kind of do want to just be able to just run from here and there. Right, let's go and get the package and dob this twat in. I mean, it depends on what he's smuggling. If it's like medicine, then we'll take it.
Has the other reconsidered this one's plea for aid?
All right, I'll help.
This one humbly thanks the Spectre. The package will be delivered to your vessel. All you need do is bring it to this one. Please do not mention this to Administrator Analaeus. That one would levy fees. Is there anything else this one might help you with?
I'm just browsing right now.
This one awaits your return.
What is it we're sending, though? Let's go and grab it. Because sometimes you could be smuggling something that's actually beneficial to the world. Oh, there's God of War armor in the new director's cut of Ghost of Tsushima. That's on my list. And by list I mean I downloaded it. might wait a little while before I do that one, because that one's going to be another big open world game that's going to require a lot of time. For those that have watched the Assassin's Creed 2 playthrough so far, I've had to restart it, so I'm going to probably tend to that. Don't know why you need separate multiple. Yeah, let's drop this in. If it was like, yeah, it's a weapons mod, so technically we can keep it, but. Oh, this one likes to smoke the pot. It's time CD Projekt were forgiven for the mistakes of Cyberpunk 2077. I mean, right. I've been told by a few friends that it's better now, so I may be able to help. But it's still... This is the thing, though. It's like, yeah, they're at least trying to fix it, but there's still the whole... It really shouldn't have been released in that state to begin with. Considering the crunch that they put their fucking workers through, and it's just been clearly not good enough. Which is no blight on the people who make the game, it's the blight on the
I presume you are here to present me with Opold's package.
Yes, I have it with me.
I am no weapons expert, but it seems to me that this is a rather advanced device. Certainly contraband. It would have been unfortunate if this had reached its buyer.
How thankful are you?
I am willing to give you 200 credits and a pass to leave Hanshan. Not without an understanding between us, of course. You can only go to Peak 15 to speak to Lady Benezia. If you cause trouble or if the staff asks you to leave, you will be thrown off-world.
You know, that's a dangerous weapon. It shouldn't be left unsecured. I should impound it.
Of course. That makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know what to do with it anyway. It would be best if you kept it. If there is nothing else, I would like to go back to work.
I'm leaving.
Good.
There we are. Don't even have to do this illegally now. The rest of them are all upgraded. Oh, is my charm complete? Well, until with a lot more. I often keep forgetting I've got auto level for the rest for everyone else. Polonium rounds, let's have a look. Need to sell more all my junk, don't I?
Ship mobility dominates space combat. The primary objective is to align the mass accelerator along the bow with the opposing vessel's broadside. Battles typically play out as artillery duels, fought at ranges measured in thousands of kilometers, though assaults through defended mass relays often occur at knife fight ranges, as close as a few dozen kilometers. Most ship-to-ship engagements are skirmishes between patrol vessels of cruiser weight and below, with dreadnoughts and carriers only deployed in full-scale fleet actions. Battles in open space are short and often inconclusive, as the weaker opponent typically disengages. Once a ship enters FTL flight, the combat is effectively over. There are no sensors capable of tracking them, or weapons capable of damaging them. The only way to guarantee an enemy will stand and fight is to attack a location they have a vested interest in, such as a settled world or a strategically important mass relay.
Good to know. So much extra shit they've written. Which, to be fair, at the time was quite commendable. I think I mentioned that before, but sometimes with these I often forget what I talk about and what I mention. don't know where this garage is. That's the problem, like, there's no indicator on the script. Again, I don't know if this changes in the sequel, but there's no sort of indication on screen as to where the fucking quest thing is. Like, you can't see it in the world, there's no thing on the map that says it. Pardon moi.
Spectre, right?
Yeah, that's me.
I used to be a military tech. Except for my ego's people, everyone's too corporate here. They just sit around sipping expensive water. So what can I do for you today?
You seem like you have an ear to the ground. What's happening around here?
There's the problems up on Peak 15. Synthetics Insights was shut down by Analeus.
I mean, it's an interesting question.
And the matriarch.
Should we forgive them for it?
Do you know where that matriarch is now?
You looking for her? She took a shuttle to Peak 15 before we lost contact.
What sort of problems are there at Peak 15?
Don't know. There's a blizzard up there, but we've had those before. Never cut the satellite uplinks before. 15's always had a lousy reputation. Nobody talks about what they do there. And everyone sent up comes back a little quieter.
Shit. I'm guessing that means you're being a grumpy bastard.
What was that about Synthetic Insights?
Scuttlebutt says Lord Keene was on the take. Analeus shut down SI's offices. Quiet-like, so no off-world lawyers come in on it.
What do you do here?
I'm the chief mechanic for Hanshan. Just call me Lee. Humans have a problem saying my full name. Got a team of 12 under me, keeping the shuttles coming and going.
I have to go.
Or Lee Halax.
You need anything? I'll be
here. Lee Halax.
Access to the garage is restricted.
Got a pass, bitch!
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
Because if it wasn't, I'd fucking kill you. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, hello. Ooh. Those things again. We're gonna kill it.
I'd say these are what the matriarch had in the crates.
Where are these things? Fan out and secure the area. No one gets in or out.
Except for me, bye-bye, bitches. It's handy to have these here anyway. Gotta transform and roll out. God. Giant evil rats. So surely there's so much Geth here, why has he not decided to have them eliminated? But the administrator's useless. Roll on. That's a reference for you. I'm in my tank. I gotta take down all the turrets and again. There are a bunch of assholes pissing on my day. I tried to make my way across the world. Oh. Oh, the fucking thing's done it again. I don't know why it does this. It really irritates me when the charge cable in my PS4 controller knocks itself, or I knock it. And it's like, oh, you disconnected something. It's like, no, we haven't. What part of your brain thinks that that's what's going on, PS4, you piece of shit? Trying to do a stream here, you're interrupting it by popping in and out. Fucking... Nothing more annoying than that. Of course, I don't know what sort of lasting damage it does to the screen. Because one of the problems with streaming, well, back before I got my decent internet to stream properly, I'd always think I'm streaming perfectly fine, but no one could actually see what I was streaming. I think all they could do was hear me, and that was about it. That was a dark day, that was a shit day. And then I got my internet improved, and now it's fucking fine. Just like, well, you know. It would be nice to know that it wasn't streaming very well, because of those hours that were wasted. Oh, go on, Shepard. It's only a little bit chilly for your willy. Some of these trophies are going to pop up. I've got no idea how to get them. I'll say get up. Looks like I can kill you again.
User alert. All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal of damage. Biohazard materials present throughout facility. Virtual intelligence user interface offline.
Oh dear. Give me your shit.
Why are the turrets facing the wrong way?
They want to keep their people in as much as they want to keep others out.
It's nice of them. Down we go. Oh no, up we go, never mind. Man, I'm good. Monsieur Shepherd, break it down. Boom. Done. At the knob. Oh, fuck, it's the rat.
What's that?
Animals? Wind? This place is in bad shape.
Oh, the Rat Knight Queen. Oh no, wait. Yeah, this is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is where we get the choice of do we save the Rachni or do we kill them?
Xenobiology is not my field. Maybe someone in the labs knows.
Love how it's like, maybe someone in the lab knows. Well, our identifiers have proven who it is, so... Goddamn beetles! You can pause that if you want to read it. Out of the way! Out of the way! Run away, run away. Oh dear, you're poison, love. Liara, no! There we go. Take that out for a bit until I need to charge it again. Stop it from happening. Gotta sort Mira out, haven't we? Fuck, I hate these things. Meth, look at a walkthrough. I had to look at the walkthrough and I was like, I had to concentrate, like, oh my god. It's like a big stream of symbols.
It looks like
and
you're
I'm
trying
like,
to restore this facility. Would you like help?
crap, a pop-up.
You're the virtual intelligence that runs
I
this
like
place?
that.
This system is monitored to respond to the name Mira. May I ask your name?
Commander Shepard. I work for the Citadel's Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
One moment, please. Council authority confirmed. You are entitled to secure access of all systems. Please note that queries relating to corporate secrets require privileged access. Privileged access is only available to Binary Helix executives. This system is ready to process queries. You may access me at any holographic interface within Peak 15.
I need to find Matriarch Benezia.
Lady Benezia departed on the passenger tramway to the Rift Station subsidiary labs. User alert. The tramway system is currently inoperable.
What's the situation here?
One moment, please. Diagnostics in progress. Critical failure. Main reactor
4 hours
shutdown in
later.
accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Critical failure. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger tram systems are offline. Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
Do you know why the reactor was shut down?
I'm sorry, but I was offline at the time. Shutdown could occur if reactor breach seems likely, or in the case of catastrophic laboratory containment failure.
I'm for Cyberpunk.
Emergency guidelines suggest the frigid
I need
environment
to give it
will
I
kill
need to give it a chance,
biological
but I'm going to wait
contagions.
until it's on
It
like
may
sale or
also
something.
damage mechanical ones.
Turn off
Or
the
until it's
heat and hope
definitely
the
been
cold
fixed
puts
for
whatever
the
you've
better.
unleashed to sleep. Nice.
What do I need to do to get the power back on?
The valves to the helium-3 fuel line must be opened. This can be done at the controls on the reactor assembly proper.
What are the landlines, and why are they disabled?
The landlines connect my mainframes here at Central Station to the various sub-facilities of Peak 15.
Ah.
This allows the crew to remotely access my databases from the comfort and security of their labs. When emergency protocols were implemented within the hot labs, the cabling was automatically ejected.
How do I reconnect the landlines?
The landlines are designed for easy reconnection. The router for the landlines is on the roof of operations. Simply activate the controls and the hardware will reconnect and reboot automatically.
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
Tell me what occurred immediately before you
What
shut down.
is
Stage 1
happening?
alert issued at Hot Labs. Contaminants released from Laboratory Pod Gamma. Emergency protocols implemented. Stage 2 alert issued at Hot Labs. Isolation 2 breached. Tram shut down. Landline to hot labs disconnected. Stage 3 alert issued locally. Contaminants in tram tunnels. Station shutdown and evacuation initiated. Code Omega sent.
Ah, I see. Contaminants?
What sort of contaminants escaped?
Some piss and vinegar.
Inquiries related
Mostly
to our
piss.
research require privileged access. Only executives of Binary Helix have that level of clearance.
Well, fuck off.
The creatures we've encountered here, did they come from the labs?
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research require privileged access. Only executives of Binary Helix have that level of clearance.
Why were you taken offline?
In the event, Peak 15 must be sterilized for security purposes. My program and data are purged.
They kill you if something goes wrong?
My systems are permanently disabled. To be killed, I would need to be alive. I am merely a database program.
Oh,
that's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
We'll do that then when we can. Oh no, we need to go here anyway, don't we?
Now exiting to the roof. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger
I know
trains
that, you
are
fucking
offline.
asshole.
Shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Online. How may I assist you?
Do you know why the reactor was shut down?
I'm sorry, but I was offline at the time. Shutdown could occur if reactor breach seems likely, or in the case of catastrophic laboratory containment failure. Emergency guidelines suggest the frigid environment will kill biological contagions. It may also damage mechanical ones.
Yes, because the Vrachni roaming around.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Clearly have died from the exposure.
User alert. Main react... Online. How may I assist you?
What are the landlines? And why
The land... When emergency protocols were implemented with...
How do I reconnect the landline?
The router for the landlines is on the roof of...
That's all I need right
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Oh, this... I hate it when it's like flangly lavas right in front of me and I'm like, ugh. I'm Dumbo Shepherd. I mean, with those ears. Dumbo the fat.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
I'm going. Oh. Just where I need to go.
Now entering main reactor.
Ah, here we are.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Boom. How's that done? Onwards to find Matriarch. Up we go.
Now entering decontamination and transit hub. User alert. Loose contaminants in the decontamination chamber. Access to passenger tramways inadvisable.
Control group, loosen them. They're in. Can't escape. The tunnels now. We're sorry.
Exactly. Purge them that way, but.
Out while you can.
He killed himself because he was part of whatever happened here?
I blame him. Damn it. I don't have that much Medi-gel. I thought I had more than that. Shoot, shoot, bang, bang, bang. Is there unlimited ammo at this point? Not sure if it was a complaint in the last game that the unlimited health was kind of a detriment. I suppose it removes a certain level of challenge. But then you still can't even go home because I think they badged it by having the whole
Binary Helix Research Facility.
takes a long time to cool down kind of thing.
Stand down. Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
I'd only be upset if they'd fired.
Even hopped up on stems, my people know the rule. 2 legs good, 4 legs bad. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot. But I'd like to know who you are.
My name is Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Huh. I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. The first we knew, the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
You were taken by surprise and had civilians to protect. You did a good job, Captain.
Yeah? Sure as hell doesn't feel like it. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
I'm not gonna let any of your people die.
All I can do is hold out here and protect the civilians. There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. It can take you down to the hot labs. Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
Tell me about Rift Station.
I can't talk about everything. What do you need to know?
Tell me about the defenses here.
Secure enough that you shouldn't poke in corners.
I see.
I was just impressed with your operation. Being able to weather a week of assaults is no mean feat.
Only the best get assigned to high-security facilities like this. What impresses me most is the turrets, alarms, and cameras. They're all routed through a central location out by the quarantine labs. One guy can lock down the whole facility. The security hub's the last logical fallback, and we'd have cover from the turrets all the way.
What kind of research is done here?
Beats me. I'm not supposed to know. So long as people don't start dying, it's not my problem.
What can you tell me about the aliens?
Ask Dr. Olar. He's the only one who made it out of the hot labs. He's the only Volus left in here.
I need to know more about the situation in the hot labs.
The facility's off the network. The only way to find out would be to send scouts down the elevator, and I won't send my people to their death.
I mean, fair enough. I don't really blame you on that front.
Did the aliens come from inside the facility, or did they attack from outside?
You want my personal opinion?
Yes.
Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets people killed.
Tell me about the structure of the hot labs.
It's built into one of the glaciers further down the mountain. Real old, thick, stable one. Something goes wrong, they heat it up and sink it into the ice. Normally, the crew gets to the labs using a tram from Central Station. We've got an elevator that connects directly, but it's for emergency use only. Listen. I'm not sending my people down there. It's too dangerous. You understand?
You're certain the matriarch is still in the hot labs?
She hasn't come back here. You came through Central Station, so she ain't there.
How are your people holding up?
We weren't expecting the initial wave. They made it inside. We lost some good people. Those of us left are short-handed. We've kept order by long shifts at stems.
Why, do you have tiny hands?
I don't like it, but I don't see an alternative.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that. Hell! Man the perimeter!
Hit! They're fucking everywhere, and that's delightful to know.
What?
You're a member of the science teams?
Recently transferred, yes.
What do you do here?
Molecular genetics. I specialize in biotic-enhanced allele-specific hybridization.
That's a bit technical for me.
I am very good at tracking inherited variations in genetic sequences. I'm sure you would find it quite dull.
Alright, fuck you, then I'll leave you to die next time.
You seem less upset at this situation than the others.
That is one of the virtues of the meditation you interrupted.
Oh, fuck. You know what? Fuck you, I'm going.
That's all for now.
Eat all the dick.
I will return to my meditation.
Eat that dick. That's not what I wanted to do. Put it away. Right. I shall briefly be back.
Thanks for the help. Every few hours, a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the elevator.
I'll do whatever I can.
I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts.
Are you here to secure the situation?
How are you holding up?
You must listen to me. If we do not contain our mistake, they will drop bombs from the battle stations. You understand?
Wait. Is there an Asari matriarch here?
Asari? I have not seen one.
She is safe then, at Rift Station.
This is not important. You must be listening. Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting. This was Rachni's ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
Rachni? The Krogan wiped them out 1,000 years ago.
That is so. Billions of lives lost in that war, on both sides.
A 1,000-year-old egg hatched?
Yes. Very tough to be so long frozen. That it survived the centuries. This is miraculous. Binary Helix planned to clone Rachni, mass-produce them, create an army. But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Rachni. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
Hold on. Don't you need a male to get eggs?
Queens are born carrying the genetic code of their fathers. Eggs are carried away from the colony to hatch alone. Queens can lay eggs in hours and have a colony in days. This is how they spread so quickly.
Separating them from their mother didn't work.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking that without a queen, Rachni do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Rachni are uncontrollable.
Then all we need to do is bring her here.
No, I am sorry, but this will not work. These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
I'm not familiar with the purge system.
It creates bursts of neutron radiation, kills everything within the station. Things beyond get genetic damage of varying degree.
Once the purge is armed, we'll have to fight our way out. Give us a minute to patch up and rearm.
Sure. I wait here. I am not so much good for searching now, yes? Mother always say I would meet a bad end.
Connecting. I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
I need information on the neutron purge.
The neutron purge is a fail-safe system installed within the isolation tube area. In the event of irretrievable containment loss, it is used to resolve the situation.
What exactly does this thing do?
The purge is a neutron burst weapon. 2 volumes of fissionable materials are brought together to form a critical mass. Most of the energy is released in the form of high-speed neutrons. This radiation is instantly lethal to any known form of life within 500 meters.
We would be wise to avoid touching any controls without reading the instructions.
That is advisable for all systems within this facility.
Is there an Asari here?
There is an Asari I cannot identify standing next to you.
How you tolerate literal-minded VIs is beyond me.
There are no others visible to my remaining internal sensors.
How many Rachni are in here?
I'm sorry, the sensor network is too damaged to provide an accurate count.
Give me your best guess.
Guessing is beyond my design parameters, Commander.
What's the status of the facility?
Containment breach in Laboratory Pod Gamma. The neutron purge system is functional, but has not been armed.
What's the status of the facility?
Containment breach in Laboratory Pod Gamma. The neutron purge system is functional, but has not been armed.
We're moving on.
Logging you out, Commander.
I am feeling not so well.
I'm not familiar with the purge system.
It creates bursts of neutron radiation, kills everything within the station. Things beyond get genetic damage of varying degree.
How do we set off the purge?
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Mira the
Online. How can I help you?
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Code input 875-020-079. Code Omega. Local execution.
Verified. Code Omega execution in 120 seconds.